There we go. This is a game. I don't know where the audio is. Oh, did it freeze? No, there it is. It mutes whenever I click off of it. There we go. And I'll boost it back up a little bit. Because I had to turn it down. Do. Okay. I'm going to turn up the music itself in game a little bit. And the brightness. Okay. So it is a demo. It is like it's in an early state right now. Obviously there's 3. Sorry, I was reading this 4 down here. There's 3 different ways to play. This one isn't out yet, the deck building. And there's an endless mode. But this is just like the general one. And I've made it to level 2, essentially. I'll explain a little bit as we go. But I quite enjoy the werewolf vibes from this game. So, there are 2 evils among all characters. Find and kill them. The idea is you want to get the werewolf, essentially. Whoops. In this one, they're demons and minions. Minions are just like a secondary demon. There's always at least one demon, I think. I don't think there's always a minion. I think there's always one demon, though. There's something that's glitched either here or over here as to like what cards you're actually getting. But this, I believe, is correct. So you can see each character has a different like power they can use. It'll be a little bit easier once we start looking at them. But the ones we definitely want to watch out for are the Bombardier. Because if I choose him, he dies. But, well, we die. But these characters will be disguising themselves as any of these other cards. So, if one of them is disguised as the Bombardier, then I have like the risk of not choosing them. So we gotta be careful about that. And then there's a lot of like lying about how their skills work and things like that. So we'll see in a second here. I have a draw mode. I might try using that this time, just so you can see how it works. But we're gonna go essentially in order here, just to start out. So the judge. Pick one character, learn if they're lying. Now there is a possibility that he is lying. If he is lying, then like whatever he says is possibly incorrect, and he could just be framing somebody, but he could be doing it as either a demon or just because he's like poisoned or something. So that's gonna take a second. Learn 3 characters, only one is evil, the Empress. So she's saying 4, 3, or 5, and you can see those purple arrows when I'm hovering over her on 3, 4, and 5. Those are the ones that she is pinning as being evil. So let's just reveal all 3 of them. That's not bad. So we have the lover. How many evil characters I am adjacent to? She says there's 1 evil character. So either the Plague Doctor or the Empress is who she is saying is evil. Whereas the Empress is saying that she, the Plague Doctor, and the Slayer are evil. Now, the Plague Doctor is difficult. He corrupts one good villager. Corrupt means that he makes them lie, essentially. Their ability doesn't work. They say whatever. And then in order to like use his skill, pick one character if it's corrupted. So if it's the person that he corrupted, learn an evil character. He will tell me if a certain character is evil. I always see myself as not corrupted, even if I am evil. Let's see. So he could be corrupted, but he will always say that he is not corrupted, even if he is evil. Okay. So even if he is corrupted, he would still say that he's not. Slayer. Pick one character. If evil is picked, execute it. If he lies about who he's killing, he will not be able to kill them. So if he is a demon, he won't be able to kill whoever the person is. Now these three, there's another Slayer. There's another Lover. So she's saying both of them are evil. And then a Wretch, who is just a sad little dude. Literally, like, he's just hanging out all the time. No matter what. He does register as an evil minion, so he seems like a demon to the other characters, even though he's just a dude hanging out. Cannot register as good or as wretch to other characters. I only register as a random minion role or as an evil. Cannot be disguised as. So other players or other characters can't disguise themselves as him. But also in this case, I feel like she should have picked up that he is evil in that case. You know what I mean? So I'm going to mark her with yellow tab. Whoops, that's the wrong key. So we got this little tab now. But she might be corrupted. She might be. Two evils adjacent to me. She's got that correct, so she's got this. But she also chose this one. I'm just going to have the Slayers try to kill each other and see if one dies. No one said anything about this one. So we're going to... Couldn't kill number 5. What about you? Couldn't kill number 8. They couldn't kill each other. But obviously, one of them must be lying. Like, I feel like they both can't be Slayers. They both can't actually be Slayers. Actually suspicious that it worked out like that. I feel like I believe this one more. That maybe he is corrupted, so... 7 is evil, 8 is corrupted. Okay. So I was correct. He could be lying. He's just a little confused. He had a little too much to drink. I'm gonna correlate those two. In fact, we're gonna connect these two. Just so I know that they're connected. And we're gonna put yellow tabs on them, just in case both of them are still lying. Let's see. I'll use the Judge too. But do I use it on the Plague Doctor or the Slayer? What is Slayer? Number 8 is lying. So he is confirming what the Plague Doctor has said. So I'm gonna say the Empress is evil. I'm a genius. So that was one of the demons. 3, 4, or 5. But 5 could still be evil. No. Actually, yes, because the guy spawns an outcast next to him. So this could just be... that could just be him. Yeah. Doppelganger. That makes sense. She can't actually use any of the skills that she has. So it's saying that she was the Slayer, but the Doppelganger... I disguise as a good villager currently in play. They always consider themselves as a disguised role. So she wouldn't have been able to use his skills anyways, because, like, she doesn't know how that works. She's just trying to protect herself, essentially. All evil characters have been executed. And that's how the game goes, essentially. You get new cards, so these are new character cards. And it just goes from there. So we're going to do 2 more rounds of this. I'm probably not going to get super far, honestly. I'm still a little sleepy. I'm surprised I sussed that one out, honestly. So she will be a character that's not in play. She lies, she is corrupted, so her ability doesn't even work correctly, and she cannot be cured. She's just a wild card there to mess you up for no reason. Pick 3 characters, learn 1 random outcast among them, if any. Ah, so she's like for sussing out, essentially the doppelganger. We're probably confirming if the bombardier is the bombardier. Maybe. We'll see. Ooh, 9 cards. Okay. Wait, what was the demon? Okay. So it's Ba. 1 fake outcast is added to the deck view. So one of these outcasts is not actually here. I lie in disguise. So there's just 2 minions, essentially. Okay. Here we go. The Enlightened. I still don't quite understand the Enlightened. He's a little complicated for me. But he essentially is figuring out in what direction the evil is. And if it's even from where he is, it's usually straight across. But there's an odd number of cards this time anyways, so... counterclockwise. Okay, so it's probably one of these 4 by his ideas. I'm just gonna draw a little arrow going this way. That way I don't have to keep scrolling over him. Whoops. The Lover, no evils. 1 evil character. If evil is picked, execute it. The Slayer. Bombardier. Lose if you execute me. I might have him try the Bombardier just for the heck of it. Oh, this is a new one. The Jester. Pick 3 characters, learn how many of them are evil. So it doesn't tell you which one is evil, but it tells you out of the 3 that you picked how many of them are evil. The Bard. The Bard's still a little complicated for me too. I don't quite lock in with him. I am 3 cards away from corrupted character. So he's saying either the Slayer or number 9 are corrupted. I am 1 card away from the closest evil, so either the Bard or this next card. Ooh. The Alchemist. I cured 0 corruptions. So, the Alchemist I am still kind of figuring out too. Because he can be corrupted. He can't cure himself. But if he is corrupted, then he didn't actually cure anybody, and somebody else is also corrupted, probably. Or he's the only one that's corrupted and everyone else is just like, fine. Villagers to the left and right of me in the range of 2 are cured from corruption. Learn how many I cured. He doesn't know what's in the vial, but it seems to work. So range 2, 2 villagers to the left of me and 2 villagers to the right of me are affected. So he didn't cure any corruptions either, which sounds about correct. If he didn't cure the drunk, in which case we would see the drunk, probably. But I don't really know that there's any corrupted aside from the drunk. Anyways. Actually, the bard is saying that there's a corrupted character. So oh, do we have a Slayer? Yeah, we do have a Slayer. Let's see what this one is. Another Enlightened. Receive 2 damage instead of 5 when you execute me. Okay. So I disguise myself as a random not in play villager. We have the hunter. We have the jester. Well, all of these are in play. So I don't know where she's at. But also we don't have the wretch. You're saying it's this way. They're essentially pinning each other for this. 3 cards away though. In which case it could be number 9. We'll have the Slayer try number 9. Couldn't kill number 9. Anytime he can't kill somebody, I'm like, alright. But I usually stop pretty early anyway, so. Let's try 9. Well, no. Let's try 3, 6, and 4. There is one evil among these 3. There's no evils adjacent to me. Unless the jester is evil. I'm gonna just go for the bard. Ooh. That was the wrong one. Okay. But also, like, he's 1 card away from evil? Maybe it's these 2. Alchemist and Jester? No. Who was it? Oh, the Slayer was the drunk. Oh. So, minion, twin minion. So I wouldn't have been able to figure that out anyways, because even though it's in our deck, there wasn't a Slayer actually out. So, but both of these 2. It was the Bombardier. Every time I don't choose the Bombardier, it's the Bombardier. And this was the Hunter. I was going to choose the Hunter next. All right. All right, we'll do one more. Oh, this is a nice small deck. So the Witch. You cannot reveal the last card. I lie in disguise. So technically, if she is the last card that I choose, I won't be able to see her or whatever she's disguising herself as. There's a bombardier. Learn how many evils are adjacent to each other. There's only one evil anyways, so if she's corrupted, then there's a problem. And she'll probably say that there's multiple next to each other. I'm pretty sure this is the glitch thing, because I'm pretty sure... Oh, no, she's a minion. I thought that she was a demon. I guess not. Okay. I feel like this one should be somewhat easy. We're gonna go in a triangle pattern for this. I want to be sure that I get a decent, angle of everyone. So number 6 is good. It'll tell me if someone's lying. 5, 4, or 2. If you hear someone outside my door, they're painting my house. If you hear someone talking, that's not me. So 4. I want to know. Okay, so she's good. She's good. Unless she's lying. I'll put a yellow. Then I can't flip this one. So 2, 4, or 5. And I can just see if she's lying. She's telling the truth. Number 7 is also good. But she's saying that he's one of the that he is the evil. I don't want to just choose the bombardier either. There are no evils adjacent to each other. Number 3 is telling the truth. Hopefully. I'm just gonna go for number 2. Because no one was saying anything about that one, aside from her. I suppose I could have tested the gem crafter too. Just gonna start revealing them. Is there a witch in this one? No. The poisoner. So this guy will corrupt people, but he will be next to the person who is corrupted. So if someone is lying, one of the people next to that person is him. And then just the minion. Oh, the knight. So that'll be a freebie. You'll see what I mean in a second. I'm just gonna flip all of them. The knight. She's good. She's solid. 2, 4, or 8. Well, she's good. 4 or 8. Sorry, 2 or 4. I am 4 cards away from a corrupted card, saying exact opposite of you. 2 cards away from the closest evil. So that's 2 against you. There's 1 evil adjacent to me. Closest evil is equidistant. Does the poisoner disguise himself as an outcast? No. Well, it doesn't specify that. She could still technically be correct, though, because the wretch comes off as evil. Closest evil is equidistant. Evils are at the same distance. I feel like that's incorrect. I feel like the wretch should have registered earlier. Well, if we're about to die, we're about to die. Okay. So, who was correct about that? You were correct about that. And then... you could still be evil. Or you. I'm just gonna go for the lover. Ooh. So you were correct? Well, yes, because the wretch. But in that case... in that case, you're incorrect. Or not. Because he was corrupted. So yeah, that's essentially how it goes for me most of the time. I think about it too hard. What? The minion? Oh, because he was pinning all the good characters, actually. I should have realized that. I don't know why I didn't realize that. Alright. We're gonna go back to the menu. And I'm gonna switch games now. We're gonna go back to chatting. And that's a super good game. The playtest, I believe, is free. It's essentially a demo. But also they have a Discord where you can like report any bugs or anything too that you find. I'm pretty sure the text one is a known bug. Like it lists the things incorrectly somewhere. They might have even fixed it already.